Hello Eagles, it's Mother Eagle here. How is everybody doing? I hope you're well. Well, I have another question from Emma, and his question is how can he manage his spending? He's spending on things that he doesn't need. He is giving away lots of money, but he never gets paid back. So there are a few things we are going to address in this video. One, what causes someone to spend so much or spend irrationally? And it all boils down to budgeting. Budgeting is not a bad word. Budgeting is creating a roadmap. Remember how hard we work for our money? We work so hard, and yet when it comes to spending, we spend it carelessly. So let's go back to planning. No, you'll never find someone trying to build a house without a plan, just because they feel like, they plan, they are meticulous, they find the best materials they can afford. You do the right things. So let's us apply the same thing to money. Let us take time to draw a budget. This question was by Emma, and I request you to draw a budget. Check in our Facebook group. There's a live video that I did. I think it's under the announcements, where I talked about managing a budget. It's I think 30 minutes long, so it has all the details. But create a budget with all the priorities, including savings. It's okay to give, but you have to give with wisdom, because that's why I think sometimes maybe it takes a while before we get to the big money, because with giving you have to have discernment too. You can't just give just because. I had a story once where they said just give without expectation of return. Give what you can afford to lose. But as soon as you get in the dynamic of giving money, it becomes into a lender, a borrower and slave relationship. So when you're thinking about giving the money, remember the relationship is going to change. But if you just give just because, supposing someone comes and says, can you lend me 50,000 shillings? You can say something like, no, I have only 10,000. I can't give you 10,000. You don't have to pay me back. Versus giving the 50,000 with the expectation of paying you back. And if they don't pay you back, then the relationship gets tainted, assuming that's a friend, a family member, everything starts to change. But you have to approach it differently. Yes, we have to have generosity, but generosity with wisdom. Not everyone who has a need you are in a position to provide, because sometimes if you're taking away from your own finances, that will also be a problem in inconveniencing your family, inconveniencing your growth. I read something once where they said, give from the overflow. Fill yourself first, fill your house, be in a good position to be able to give without hurting yourself. Because when you give from a place of lack, it goes with a funny stench. There's a stench there. There is an energy of weakness, of lack, of poverty. And no one wants to receive from such a place. It's better to receive from a place of generosity. But bottom line, your habit will be easily solved by having a plan, having a budget, knowing when to stop, knowing how much you spend at all times, knowing how much to give at all times, and that should help. In your question, you had an additional fear about trying other businesses, since you already have a business and a home business. Fear of trying other things usually goes down to understanding, lack of knowledge. So if you are trying to get into a new venture, it will help if you gather knowledge about it, get understanding about it, get mentorship, find people who are already in that line of business doing what you want to do, and from there you can easily get comfortable and easily weed out if that business is for you or it's not for you. Because there are some businesses out there that may look attractive, but once you look into it deeply, you realize maybe that's not for me, it's not for this season. It's the same thing, but if it's a business that you are really interested in, learn about it, engage yourself. Maybe if it's one that requires partnership, get a partner who has knowledge and wisdom in that area of business, so together you can easily and quickly succeed going forward. So I hope that helps. Well, this is Mother Ego again, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.